Okay. Welcome everyone again. Thanks for coming. I know I was very late. But how about we start off with some recap rolls to really remember what happened last time.
I got a
I got
15.
a 4.
I just spent this entire time recapping what happened.
We kind of already did, yeah. We don't really need a recap, do we?
I'm just like, we're about to recap what we just fucking said.
Kill him, please! Ah! Thank you.
There was a time that we was that last session when we started recapping during a recap of reminiscing.
Yeah,
Oh no,
exactly.
we were telling stories in character, and then started telling stories in real life.
Yeah. And like reminiscing in both in real life and in game, like wow, this is kind of meta.
The lines between role play and real life just blurred for a moment. We all actually sat around the campfire, like, "Yo, tell me about this thing my buddy did, man. It's great, fucking hilarious."
It's great.
I also like how all this nonsense just happened because Henry rolled a 20 on perception.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I was like,
you guys
How does
wanted
easy
something
work?
to do, and I gave you something to do, and I'm like, okay,
was
let's
like-
go.
Henry, find me an easy mark. And then we like find some people on the street. No.
He finds a ship embroidered with gold. All right. Speaking of
And
the
then-
said
and then
ship,
it-
I believe
and
we've
then
left
it,
off with the captain getting told off by the mistress. Meanwhile, you
The
guys are
prince. Yeah.
yeah, you guys are under deck. Meanwhile, were you above deck?
Me and Henry were down in the
Quarters.
bilge stealing the gold.
Okay.
Because I sent the lady to distract, then I went to Henry and I asked him to send a message to go buy nicer blankets.
Right. And was Theogar up deck with captain?
He was just
yes.
walking with the captain. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you remember,
Nice play,
his
Henry.
name was Captain Hugo.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
a Leonin.
And he hasn't been keeping his engineer logs for his engine room, which is going to be a card, by the way.
Yeah, and his logs are currently in the room that me and Alex are in.
Which is
Oh.
why I caused the distraction.
Yes.
So currently, all of her retainers are kind of above deck. Meanwhile, you guys, what are you guys doing? You guys were hiding behind the door, I believe, and waiting for an opening.
Yes.
So right now, you do have that opening, as like most of her retainers have kind of followed her outside, and the crew has kind of like stopped what they were doing because now they're both under scrutiny by both Theogar and the princess, and they're really careful or cautious of what they're currently doing, waiting orders. So, what is the first thing you guys want to do?
I think we're just stealthily trying to make our way down the hallway.
Yep.
I'm trying to make it back to that porthole that I came in.
Henry,
But I have the.
James fucking you right now.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
We're trying to make it to that porthole.
Where you shot
that
the
I have the
arrow
rope.
rope? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then go ahead and roll me a stealth check whenever you can.
Yep.
Because you're probably in battle right now.
Nope.
He's fine.
23.
23, all right. Sneck, do you want to sneak out too, or are you staying where you are?
Yeah, I also want to sneak.
Okay, go ahead and give me a sneak roll as well.
I will need a second because I gotta save my boys.
All good.
All right, I'm going to look at my character sheet because I had it on the wrong page, but now it's on the right page. For stealth, that is a 21.
All right, fantastic. No one
Those are
is
both
any the
terrible rolls
wiser
first.
while you guys
Nice.
slink through the hallways. You eventually make it towards the said porthole where the rope has been attached to the hull of the ship, leading outwards and downwards towards the dock. Or scaffolding, rather.
Okay.
Believe you're holding on to treasure, right?
Yes.
Yes, we have the treasure chest. or whatever it is.
The entire chest is a little difficult to kind of move out of there, but you can fit it through the porthole.
Okay.
Issue is you're not sure if it might hold.
Yeah, that was
What-
what I was also going to be worried about. So
What won't hold?
the rope.
Okay, yeah.
So
Are you trying to tell me that a hemp rope can't hold 1 ton of treasure? This is
no,
bullshit.
but one end of it is just attached to an arrow.
Hostile GM.
It can support your weight and your current treasures that you've already attached, but you're not sure if it can hold both you and the treasure.
Right. I'm going to have Snick stand there for a second and be like, "Hey, let me go empty the other side off, and then tie this end to something in here, and this will be our getaway too."
Yes.
So I would make my way out the porthole. I'm gonna go take everything off the other end that's just been hanging there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of motion towards. Do I see any of the crew?
Not yet. Or are you talking about the crew on
my
top
crew.
of the deck? Oh, your crew.
Cloud Zone, yeah.
Right now they're currently above the entire ship, so they're not ready to like pay attention to you guys. You can notify them or call them if you want.
Does he get cell phone service in this area?
No, but you do have telepathy.
I don't.
Yeah, but
No,
I have telepathy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out an arrow real quick and just file it next to Cecil.
Okay. Easy enough to do. You kind of shoot an arrow all the way upwards, and it lands roughly onto the deck near Cecil, and Cecil is able to pick up the note. What does the note say?
It's not really a note. It's just pretty much me pointing towards him,
Oh.
kind of thing. Just trying to get his attention.
Yep. You see Cecil pop his head out from the side of the ship, and he looks at you, awaiting a signal.
And I'm just going to step one of the boxes and just kind of point towards him and the box, and then pull off the other 2 that I have, and then go back in towards Snick. Just trying to motion, saying, "Hey, come grab these."
Okay. He will kind of shout an order to Sturgios, and then he will fly downwards. And as he does, he picks up the... what are you leaving behind again? A box? And
Yeah, the 2 boxes from the first 2
haul?
boxes I got at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Cecil's able to haul both of those off with no problem and brings them up onto your ship.
Damn it. Okay. And then I would go back in, help Snick tie off that rope, and then try to get. Do I think that will help at all with the weight, or am I still worried that one rope may not hold this? I need to get a check to figure that out.
Yeah, I was about to say you can give me either a survival check or just a general intelligence or investigation.
We'll do
rather.
survival.
Mhm.
That's a 7.
With a 7, you think it could hold. It's pretty deep inside the hull.
Okay. Damn it.
Yep.
Sorry, it was a. I got in a
Feeding.
tight tip, but yeah. I'd come back to Snick and be like, "Okay, are we ready to load this across?"
Snack?
I was not having any cane shit.
No, I don't blame you. Snick,
What it?
are we
yeah,
ready
yeah.
to load this across?
Yes.
I
Snack,
cleaned everything off the rope.
Snack would have tied off the end. I don't know. Probably there's got to be like an overhead beam or something that would look stable.
Yeah. On the dock, there seems to be like many pretty stable beams that you can rely on.
Okay.
These are holding up an entire scaffolding platforms and docks after all.
Yes.
Okay, so you find one with no issue, and you can tie it off. What do you do next?
But I'm gonna start trying to climb across with it.
Okay, you climb across with the chest.
Snack is going to keep an eye out.
Okay, the arrow seems to be nudging a little bit outwards, but it holds for now. You are able to make it to like the middle of the rope, and then it starts to pull itself a little bit. What do you do?
Sorry. It starts to pull itself a little bit, you said?
Mm-hmm. And you are at the center.
And I believe I still have a connection, telepathic connection with Snack, right?
No.
No?
I changed targets to the lady. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Um,
if you wanted, you could have asked me to change back to you.
Nah, I can't. I don't know. Metagame.
No,
you're
you
Still
have
within
time right
sight
now.
range, though. Yeah.
Does Snack see the arrow also giving out?
Snack with a decent enough perception score already, passive perception, I mean. Yeah, you can see like the arrow starting to falter.
Hmm.
Like the last fight. All right. So you
Like-
see me hanging out there in the middle, holding the chest, and
What-
the arrows giving out.
So what's underneath Henry right now?
Underneath Henry is pretty much the rest of the outpost. Like there's like a couple
How-
more platforms, people milling
far-
about. If you, the
How
drop.
far down is it? Yeah.
The drop is probably like a more than 150 feet.
How far out is Henry? Is he like within jump distance?
Jump distance of like where you are, Snack.
Yeah.
I think I remember saying the rope was around 60 feet, so he's about 30 feet from the other platform.
So I do you think I could jump and reach him?
If you both jump and reach, it's possible.
Could I jump and reach him, just like from me towards him?
Possible.
Would I have to score well on an acrobatics check? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm willing to make that risk. I'm going to form a psychic connection with Henry.
Uh-huh.
Oh. And then I'm going to say, all right, nay. Yes, you trust Snack, yes. Like, do you trust Snack?
You guys are in an intense team fight right now.
No, we are. Henry. Nay.
Alright.
Henry.
I got really nervous for a second there because I was like, is Alex talking to me? And I'm just like, I could swear I did not hear my name.
Hey, sorry, give me a second, guys. I got a phone call. I apologize.
Well, while we're chilling here, Tyler, are you free Sunday?
In the afternoon.
You wanna
Alright, sorry.
go to the gym?
Sure. You go after 4.
What's
No
happening?
worries.
So, nay, you trust Snack? Yes.
Yes. See?
All right. I'm going to jump towards you, and when I reach you, I'm going to grab onto the treasure, and you let go. Yes.
Let go of the treasure
Let go of the treasure.
or
yes.
the rope?
No, the treasure. Not the rope. Not the rope.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, you heard him. Let go of the rope.
No, that's not what you heard.
for some reason, the pigeon seems to be telling you lies and filling your thoughts with.
For some reason, the pigeon seems to be telling you lies. We both know that's a raven. It's got glowing blue eyes.
Stop it.
I tell the
No.
truth. You're fine. Jewish mortal, let go of the rope.
All right. So I should still have my expeditious retreat active.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get as far back as I can, and I'm gonna just go all out sprint because
Roll me an acrobatics.
acrobatics. Get fucked. 28.
28 with a 28. You gracefully lift into the air towards Nay, and Nay, it is an amazing sight just how well he has bound himself off of this platform that you have yeah. And so you're jumping onto the chest and just grabbing it out of his hands.
Yes.
Okay, you are able to do so, and now you are falling slowly, I believe, with expeditious retreat.
No, with my ring of
Yep.
what should we call it? Let's see.
Featherfall.
Featherfall. My slow fall ring. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
As I'm just slowly going down, I just kind of wave towards Nay and just be like, "Yeah, I'll head back to the ship. I'll jump back on if I have time." And as soon as I hit the ground, I'm just going to expeditious retreat to keep just sprinting, sort of sneakily towards the boat, our boat.
Yep. There's like a couple people who see you kind of like floating down, like not too fast, but not too slowly either. And as you see you land, you just like land without an issue, and you just keep running away. Like I'm just like, huh?
Huh? Who's that little fellow?
I'm gonna put. I
Pretty
had
much.
to step away for just a second, but I'm guessing he's alive
Yep,
and
he's
he has
alive.
a chest.
And he has a chest.
Nope, Steck died.
I was assuming everything was fine, but you never know.
He listened to the bird. The bird said
He
to
listened,
the rope.
he listened to the
The last thing you heard before you fell to your doom was change is
Meta
good.
Raven. Meta Raven has returned. All right, Nay, what are you doing? You are now dangling in the middle of the tightrope that you've made for yourself here. Now that you don't have much extra weight, you feel like you could be okay.
I am going to go back towards the ship,
Mm-hmm.
back to the porthole.
As you peer into the porthole,
The-
you can see a couple of crew members scuttling about. As you duck behind, go ahead and make one more stealth check.
Okay. Natural 20 for a 32.
No contest. They will never see you. All right. They kind of pass by and they look at the boxes and they go, "Oh, seems like we might be finished earlier than before." Yeah, nice. And then they take out some boxes and bring it upwards. And once again, the room is empty.
All right. Did Snick actually tell me in character that he wanted nails?
Not yet.
Yes.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. I didn't think he had yet.
No, I did. I used my telepathy earlier to tell you that.
I remember the shiny things. That's why I wasn't sure if he said nails or not.
I said shiny things and nails.
Can I look around to see if there's a box of nails or anything anywhere?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Make an investigation check for one of the most common items found on a ship.
Yeah, no,
That is a
Well,
4.
That's the thing, though. I mean, magic. Withstanding nails would have been actually a very valuable commodity back in the day because blacksmiths would have had to hand make each nail. It's not like nails today where, they're a dime a dozen. You can just print out a bunch from a sheet of metal, basically.
Yeah,
Or
but nails
a
back
string.
in the day are different than nails today. They were cruder, simpler, and still easy to make.
Well, still easy to make, but they cost more. A lot more. So, we got...
Not really. I mean, like nails were used on pretty much everything.
No, not really. Most people that could get away with using wood pegs would use wood pegs for construction as opposed to nails. Nails were typically seen as something for the middle to upper class to use.
Yeah, but we're on a ship. We're on a ship that's gold plated.
Yeah, well, I don't think we can strip the gold plating off.
No, that's not the point. The point is, I'm pretty sure this counts as middle to upper class.
Listen, I just want the goddamn nails.
Yeah, and I'm saying they should be here.
Wow, the two Metacrows are bickering amongst each other now. Meanwhile, Nay, what'd you roll again?
4.
A 4. With a 4, you can find a box of nails. However, it isn't exactly one of the larger ones. You imagine it's probably been moved somewhere else. However, let's say you do find, I don't know, roughly about a couple pounds of nails, of iron nails. And if you're going to be using these to just fix up your ship, I'd say this is worth about 50 HP worth.
See? It's a good find.
How many style points?
Style points?
I think that's when they really wanted it, or Snack really wanted it, was to make the ship look nicer. But
You can see that these are also like a pile of used rusted nails.
okay,
Oh.
so we won't worry about that.
They are still useful,
All right.
but not really fancy.
So that being said, from this porthole, can I still hear everyone doing their things up there? Is she still causing a scene and stuff?
She definitely is.
All right. I would like to sneak up to a point where I can see Theogar.
Okay. You can like climb on the side of the ship and just get to like the edge, like just below the railing where no one else is, and peek ever so slightly over it. And from here you can see and hear clearly, everything clearly. So yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut to Theogar. So Theogar, as you're witnessing this, the captain is still getting scolded, but you can see a little bit of he's not having it, and he's about to blow. Is there anything you want to do?
I'm going to casually just step back behind the important machinery that is the engine, and so that most of myself is not visible. And then I'm just going to kind of poke my head over and watch.
Howard.
He goes,
Oh no! As an actual blue collar worker, I love doing this. Two people having a fight, you just like pick a corner, like sit there and watch like it's free entertainment.
If there's a verbal argument, you have to get involved.
I don't.
The captain goes,
I have had it. You and your lackeys are off my ship. I am done. Now!
she goes, I don't want to be here anyways. Everyone, let's go. And then she starts coming back down to her quarters, and I believe they all disperse now, but then his crew kind of like standing there in silence, and then he goes,
What are y'all doing? Move! Get the work done. Ah.
They immediately get moving, and well, Captain Hugo kind of like takes down his hat and kind of just like kind of fans himself with it for a little bit and puts it back on and recomposes himself and approaches you, Theogar. He goes,
Apologies that you have had to see
Theogar
that.
holds his hand up. Theogar holds his hand up mid-sentence. Just, you're good. You're good. I know. I know what it's like.
Anyways, Is there anything else I can show you?
Well, let's see. You've shown me the engine room. We've seen the deck. Let's take a quick look, I think, at the mess hall.
All right.
About cover it.
At this point, too, seeing that it's all breaking up, I would like to just real quick throw one of those nails I just found and try to like sneakily just hit Theogar with it. Just to signal that me and Sneck are out.
Here's the signal.
I was throwing nails around. That's another citation right there. That's unsafe.
Excuse me, who's throwing nails?
Why is there a rusty nail?
I thought I told you all to pick off all of the rusted, used nails.
Then
They,
after that kerfuffle, he takes it down to the mess hall. Is there anything you want to do before then?
I'll chat with him on the way down there.
Okay. What do you say?
So, I'm gonna ask, who was that, and he puts in air quotes, lady, that you just kicked off your ship?
She... It might become a consequence if I were to speak her name, but she is of royalty, belonging to Autumn Vault.
uh-oh.
That's all I can say.
We already found out. This is the
I know we
Queen's
already
daughter,
found out, but I'm still wondering if like
Right.
this is gonna result in us using her as a bargaining chip.
I don't.
Actually, sorry, correction, gentlemen. Out of character, obviously. You did
I
not
was asking
find out.
out of character.
You found out in that she was a princess, but you didn't quite understand who.
That's what I was asking. Did we find out if she was the queen's daughter, or I was trying to remember from last session.
She's a princess and a royalty of Autumn Vault, so that's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
She never like shouted out her name, and no one else said her name either.
Which is very concerning.
Sorry for the interruption.
Okay.
You better be not scared. You're good. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Although, are you new around these areas?
You could say that. Yeah. Was it obvious?
Well, rumor has it that Autumn Vault can be quite dangerous for newcomers, especially if they were to speak ill of any of the prominent members.
Oh yes.
Do you understand?
Yep.
Even when you think you are alone, you are not. At
You're
least
the
on my
second person to tell me that.
At least on my ship, you'll be just fine.
For now. Till I find out
Anyways.
about this.
Regardless, here is the mess hall.
And as you
Oh.
find it, you can see like the tables have already been neatly stacked away, along with the stools and or chairs, and you can see that the kitchen has been cleaned up as well. All that's left is just some barrels of we presume wine have been slowly been getting brought up top and put away.
There's also a missing jar of molasses.
Doesn't know what he is. He needed a wiser of. But then you see Captain Hugo go,
Strange. Never mind.
What's the matter, Captain?
A jar of molasses is missing.
It's nothing. But I'll have to ask where they've put a certain item. You see, most mornings I like to start my day with some sweet toast.
Toast.
So
I
you
like a
mix,
good
Toast.
I like a good bit of toast in the morning.
so I mix
well.
molasses with some nuts, and then I crush them up, and that'll make a nice nut jam.
Oh, that sounds rather nice.
But I seem to be missing my jar of molasses. When I find who or what is responsible for my molasses.
I'd like to state as a canon event that I could see a small rat print in the floor, and the guy just kind of like smudges it over with his shoe. He just looks down. He's like, "Oh, smidge. Gee, yeah, I wonder who took it."
Snack has acquired a new arch enemy.
Regardless,
7
take-
sessions from now.
we take pride in ensuring that the crew and its passengers have a nice, rounded meal throughout the voyage.
That's always good to hear. I wonder what they're cooking today. And Theodore will like walk up and he'll take a look. What are they cooking, Hen?
Okay, so today they seem to be just making a mushroom stew.
Him was way too excited about that, by the way.
What?
Really?
Been really pretty chill about everything I've asked him so far, but then he's like, okay, so
Okay, so mushroom stew.
So- I was expecting you to have like a full like course meal prepared.
Okay, well.
You don't know, by the way,
let's-
Hen has an affinity for cooking.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, they have a mushroom stew going, along with some blanched vegetables.
Come on, Hen, you can do better than that. What kind of seasoning do they got? Do they got spice rack in here?
They got carrots
they
and
pre-cooked it?
pumpkins, and they also have potatoes, along with heavily spiced, by the way.
Heavily spiced.
Heavily
Heavily
spiced.
spiced.
The way the British would like it.
The shame sock and get into the soup.
Theodore will stir the soup a little
Second,
bit.
the secondary shape sock, and I threw it in with the
Sausages.
sausage.
Yes. You may have a taste if you'd like.
Wait, you threw it in with the sausages?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll have Theodore will have a taste. How does it taste?
Well, if you're a fan of mushroom soup, this definitely hits the spot. It's got all the savory and sweet notes that you would want, while also feeling meaty.
Theodore just bobbing his head like, oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Environment seems clean. Everything. Tools seem well maintained. Or...
As you see, we have a few members on the ship who would rather only eat vegetables. The lady being one.
The former members.
Yes, it feels like a large weight has been lifted off my shoulders. But it might be short-lived. Anyways, is there anything else you would like to see?
See, we got some vegetables here. These are really good. He's just inspecting the kitchen.
Yes, we do have our cured meats and stored vegetables here and there.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see. Was he making sausages with it too, or is it just?
He's not. The sausages have been kind of tucked away right now. It's not being cooked.
Okay. Then I will not discover the same sauce. Damn, I was really hoping for one last citation.
You could just investigate some random barrels. Just make a reason.
No, I can't. That's what we call in the business metagaming. I've got no reason to suspect.
I specifically told you where they were.
You did actually. I remember that.
Did you?
So you can just be like,
This whole time I thought it was in there, but he didn't know about it. Okay, you're right. I guess he did. Okay, all right. I'll be like,
Is there anything else you would like to look at?
I don't happen to have any sausage here, would you? I really do love those.
We do have sausage as an alternative. You see, one such as myself can't sustain myself solely on vegetables. So we have sausages to sustain our diet. We storm right here. And as he opens it, he scrunches his nose a little bit, like. He closed it quickly. So yeah,
Is everything all right there, Captain?
yes.
You seem to close that really quickly.
Well, it has a rather powerful smell.
No, come on. As a fellow sausage enjoyer, please let me see.
Perhaps I
I see
can
what you're
cook
talking
one
about.
for you, if that would suffice. You see, these cured sausages are far too salty on its own.
Nonsense. Let me have it. I just need to see them. Make sure they're being stored properly. You know, there's the semantics.
You can give a persuasion check.
Wait, why am I a persuasion check for that? That's technically true. 17.
It was a 17. He goes,
I suppose you are right.
and he kind of like, you can see his ears droop a little bit, and he's just letting you go ahead of him.
I open the wrap to gaze upon the sausages.
Okay, you gaze upon the sausages. They are good-looking sausages, after all. Darkish red with lots of what seems to be chopped onions. Different varieties of meats are also in there. But you smell something off about these sausages. It doesn't take a particular person with a strong nose to even notice these.
It just sniffs a bit. Well, what on earth could that be?
Yes, like I said, it does have a strong smell.
I would like to investigate the sausages.
You investigate the sausages. Go ahead and make me an investigation check.
14.
I don't believe Sneck really like hid the shame sock all that well, so you find it underneath like a couple layers of sausages, but it's like kind of like a little bit deep down.
Captain,
Yes.
why do you have a sock in your sausages?
He runs up to it.
Filled with, like,
He picks
is
it up.
Like filled with rotten fruit, cheese, or something like that. I don't.
He
remember
picks it
what
up,
was filled.
sniffs it, sniffs the air.
We have a prankster in our midst.
Is that what you call this?
Apologies, Detective.
Inspector.
Inspector, sorry.
Theodore will stand up and he'll just adjust his hard hat and he'll be like, with a disappointed sigh, he'll be like, Captain, you're a good man. You are. Right? So I'm going to be lenient here, but I'm not going to lie. I've seen a couple of violations. I'm going to have to write these up.
Captain, you're a good man, but some people I know that were on your boat are not.
This dude was up to code across the board until we got there. Except there was the one violation for too many people. That was on him.
I
And
apologize
he
for
wasn't
my
keeping proper
incompetence. I promise that next time there will be no need to write anything up, as we will be quite more diligent. But
Everybody has
I
birthdays.
I will accept these, whatever write-ups you will make. Is there anything else you would like to see?
No, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna finish the paper. Oh, of course. There's one last thing. Your paperwork, your license, the ship registry. That's gonna be
That
an
I can grab for you quite easily. Come to my office.
Oh no.
This paperwork is out of order.
No, you're going to his office. We just stole everything.
No, I only stole the chest and his captain's hat.
Yeah,
And
but
his
that's
map.
all the
You stole the
important
coat, didn't
stuff.
you?
Huh?
You stole the coat.
And
The second
Yeah, we
coat.
have to get
coat,
Captain's hat.
backup
the coat, not the hat,
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
map.
Yeah.
I'd say we also stole all of his wealth.
As he makes his way towards the cabin, anything you guys want to do?
After I throw the nail, I'm just making my way off the ship and back to our ship.
Okay. Keeping your
don't know, have
stealth
I made it-
scores, you
have
guys can safely make it back to your ship without anyone realizing.
All right.
As you do, Cecil kind of like stares and on like, did you just? Was that from? Did you just? He kind of like speeches for a little bit. He goes, I know spots you can put it in. Follow me.
He's come in, bro.
Meanwhile, back to Theogar. Theogar, as he lets you inside, or lets you in front of his cabin, he goes,
Why is my door unlocked?
he kind of like slams open the doors and he looks inside.
You.
Let's see if he can do a successful perception check with his smell. He's like,
God damn this sock.
he just like slams into a container that you assume would be like the disposal bin.
I apologize, Inspector, but it seems this prankster who's been on my ship has taken some valuable things.
Oh no.
Allow me to get my records, but after that I must ask for you to leave my ship as well.
Oh, I completely understand. Yeah.
For your safety, of course. I mean you no threat, but this is a serious security breach. It'll be just a moment, Inspector.
He grabs his
You literally just see,
paperwork.
like, Theogar, like awkwardly like twiddling his thumbs.
It's a really awkward moment for you. He gets his records. You can see like he's visibly trying not to grip them too tightly in anger, and he presents them to you. And he goes,
Here, for your perusal.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
you can go ahead and take a look over them, and they seem to be in shape. You can also see that he has once had an association with the Corsairs, but has since become independent.
And
Yep.
I'm gonna leave it. Oh, I don't want to declare this. I want to like ask if I can roll for it.
What do you want to roll for specifically?
Can I find one error in it?
Oh, you can definitely find an error if you look even closely. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
I just want to ruin this man's day a little bit more.
We're not done ruining his day.
I'm just telling you those things at a glance. Sorry?
That's a 15.
With a 15.
That was really close to being a nat 20, by the way.
So you've seen before that the ship has been kitted out from a kind of like, yeah, I think I told you last session, like it was a what was it? A galleon something class.
Mm-hmm.
And how most of the mods have been like an extra thought. However, you're looking through these paperwork and you can see that one thing in particular has not been noted down. You can see that his sails, which have been kitted out with something other than like what would they usually use for like sails back in the day?
Like a canvas?
Canvas, yeah. What should have been like canvas or even enchanted canvas sometimes. This is more like heavy cloth.
It's the cloth version of asbestos. It's a safety hazard.
Yep.
In 20 to 30 years, some of your crew might have cancer.
He's putting microplastics in the air.
The skyfish are gonna get sick.
No, not the
causing
skyways.
It's causing
Protect the
excess
skyways.
Uh, um. So the violation is he made an illegal modification to his sails, correct?
Illegal modification or undocumented modification.
Okay. So he just
Without clearance.
he's thinking about it for a second. Looks back at those. You just see like the the ooh face, like, oh no.
Hugo goes, what is it this time?
It's it's just I know you've had a really bad day, but your sales are not original.
Excuse me?
And there's your sales; those aren't the original ones that are on there, are they?
They're supposed to. We've had them fixed at Centauri some time ago.
Those are not canvas or enchanted weave canvas. Those are different. More of a cloth, if you will. That's not documented here. So yeah, and he just clicks his pen.
You can see like he has like his hand trying to massage his head, and he's doing it really roughly too.
Sorry, Captain, but you've got your job, I've got mine.
Frickin'
Don't worry.
you're on.
I understand completely. Okay.
Shipwright's gonna get his ass kicked later.
He's gonna kill somebody.
He's gonna murder his entire crew.
So like after like that's like a 20-minute wait, I finally finished up all the paperwork. He's got like 4 fucking tickets.
You can see his hair is all like floofed up in anger.
I've got some documentation for him on like where he has to go to get these resolved, any fines that he might have to pay. I like give him, the whole spiel they give you when you get like a ticket. I give him the whole rundown and I just ask for his initials.
He's gonna kill somebody.
He slowly walks up to you. Like he's not as tall as you, but he's like meeting your chin.
Yeah.
He kind of like goes,
Do you have a pen or ink I can borrow?
I hand him my ballpoint pen.
he grabs it with his large paws and he just scribbles his.
Advantages of working with the engineering guild.
Yeah, they always have like a ballpoint pen on their jacket.
has a ballpoint pen in the fantasy world. Advantages of knowing the engineering guild.
Don't ask why, don't ask how. Anyways, he signs his initials and he goes,
Leave it on the desk.
Yep, I'll leave this copy here for you, and this copy's here for me, and you can get that all sorted out here.
Rory!
You can hear one of the crew members step down and he goes, Yes, sir!
Please escort the kind inspector off the ship, if that would be all business.
Yes, that will hopefully your day is a bit better. Have a good one there, Captain.
Thank you for your visit. We only hope we were hospitable enough for your needs. Now, farewell.
Great. Indeed, you have a great day.
Or he just goes,
leave it on the desk.
Or he just goes, boss seemed kind of off today. And you see Hugo just like slam the doors, and you just hear him ripping apart things, causing chaos, smashing stuff. And where he goes, okay, right this way, Inspector.
Yep, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go.
Yep, you get escorted off the ship, and you can see like the crew is kind of like working twice as fast. Meanwhile, on the platforms, you see the princess and her retainers. That's the word. Retainers are kind of just like scrambling after her while she's just like trudging around. She's gonna go towards the downward shops. Is there anything else you guys want to do?
As soon as Theogar gets back, I'm gonna inform them, Theogar and Nay about what I did. Like, as far as inviting her onto our ship?
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, we could just, leave.
We have a meeting to go to tomorrow.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, we could just say we don't know that guy and she got conned.
100%.
I don't know. What do you guys feel like doing? Do you feel like putting up with her?
No, not really. But let's go to the meeting first, see how that plays out, and then we can make a definitive decision on her. She'll come to us eventually.
Okay. Um. Yeah, let's go to the meeting.
Okay.
Technically tomorrow.
Actually, it's technically today in the morning.
Yeah.
Is it today? Is it morning?
So you guys started off the heist like first thing in the morning.
Okay.
You
Sorry, I
guys
thought it was
decided
still
like you might want to get a score before you actually go for the meeting.
Oh, right. Okay. Now I remember. You're right. We did take a long rest.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the three of you can make your way to the ground area where all the taverns and shops are. You don't quite see Lenart or what was his name? What name did I give him? Oh, Lenart or Adrian around. What do you do?
Get some breakfast.
Yes,
Go
some
to the Olive
breakfast.
Garden again?
You wanna?
No,
Okay. You wanna go to like a different spot?
maybe.
Sure.
Where did they say to meet me again?
You just said they'll come find you.
Oh.
In the
Well, in
morning.
that case, go get breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go. You guys are gonna get breakfast.
Okay.
You know what? I do like Theogar's idea.
You guys can go find breakfast. Let's say you go towards a tavern that isn't Olive Garden. This one that has no name and it seems to be attached to kind of like the military barracks as well as, for now, they seem to be serving the public.
It's just called Tavern.
No, it's just no name. It's just
It's literally called No Name.
no name, sure.
On the sign, no name.
You guys step inside. It's kind of like a set of shops surrounding a cafeteria kind of thing. Food court, if you will.
Set up.
Do you have your choice of, I don't know, well, there's usually bacon and ham and eggs.
Gonna get some steamed veggies. Gonna get some bacon. Gonna get some eggs. And a little bit of potatoes. That's my breakfast right there.
Some potatoes.
Snack wants chicken and waffles.
Okay, you can certainly get chicken and waffles somewhere.
Okay.
Talk about fried chicken and waffles.
Yes.
So you certainly do have it. So you get your bacon and eggs. Meanwhile, you get your chicken and waffles. The food here being somewhat mediocre. However, it does cater to your tastes.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles. Okay. Some time passed by, and you see Serranos walk in. He goes,
Ah, there you all are. You mind if I join you?
I really want to say yes, then tell him to leave, but I don't think that'd be nice. I'm gonna shake my head no.
Wait,
Have it your way, Captain.
What do you mean have it my way? You can. What does that mean?
You said, is it alright if I join you? And you said no.
Oh, I mean like no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. I'll join you in a bit. Let me just grab something. I haven't made a choice yet.
You see, he just muses around, but he ends up just grabbing a coffee and just sits down with you all.
Hey,
Hmm? Seems you all had a very eventful night last night.
That was all right.
Serranos, you know who we are. Like, we have an eventful night like every night.
This is true.
There's been nothing but events since we met.
Remember that time we, like, killed a dragon, or we killed that guy, or we killed the other guys? Like,
Are we pissed off the entire fairy complex?
they deserved it.
Yes, they did.
Well, would it surprise you if I were to say that would not be the craziest thing I've seen?
No.
What's the craziest?
Well, there's one time we were fighting against a sea creature. Huge. Plenty of tentacles. You've heard of Kraken?
Yeah.
I've heard rumors of the beast.
How about 2 Krakens? You see,
No, come on, now the Kraken's not real.
no, friend. They are very real. In fact, if you ask Aurelia, she can show you her Kraken tooth. She has many of them on her big ship.
Kraken fighting a sky ship.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of baloney to me.
You're making shit up.
Hmm.
And I approve.
Well, I'll tell you this. The
15
fight,
sessions later, we all get ambushed by a Kraken. What the fuck?
the fight was incredibly easy, actually. But the crazy thing about that fight was Corellia's weapon. She was
What about
prepared to fight those Krakens. We've hunted them for merely a month, and we tracked them down, lured them out, killed them in one go. We had this.
You killed the mythical beast
Duh.
in one go
Mm.
in under a month.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have extremely
Honestly.
specific? Why do you have extremely specific anti-Kraken weaponry?
It's not anti-Kraken. This is anti-big creature.
It's anti-large.
Duh.
What'd you do? Fucking throw halberds at them?
Well, there's a big cannon on a big ship. He's parked away for now, but seems like dragons are coming up and about again, so we might bring it out one more time. Ugh. This coffee is kind of stale.
We didn't come here for, the food. We came here for the atmosphere.
Oh, speaking
Theodore
of,
just looks around at the quote-unquote atmosphere.
when do we set off, Captain? No, or after we eat, or it won't be too long to get to Ottenwald from here.
I mean, let's just say, I don't know. We're not in any rush. We've made good time, except for, those few days when we crashed.
True. But the weapon, good again, right?
Yeah. So, let's not...
At
let's
least
not
your
be too
ship didn't get destroyed like mine.
It's too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Ah.
sometimes shit happens. Well, listen. Now the shit that's happening, Snick Daggerback's in charge of it, sort of. So for the most part, we're avoiding the worst possible outcomes.
Don't we all try to do that anyways?
Well,
No.
yeah, but I expected like worse.
Okay.
I don't know, but maybe we're just a negative Nancy.
Oh, when times are hard, it is sometimes difficult to look at the bright side. But for now, I don't see anything too out of the ordinary. Oh, but listen, you guys, whatever thing you're trying to do at the tavern,
I'm back.
careful.
I do apologize.
but that what's it called again? That restaurant?
Olive Garden?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it a restaurant.
Hmm.
It's like a disgrace to most restaurants.
Regardless, be careful what you're trying to start there. I've seen many come and go, fall and disappear. I'm not
Are
trying
you
to stop
threatening
you.
me?
No. Not trying to
I think
stop
he's-
you. I'm warning
He's
you.
warning us.
That is all. I'll meet you
Man,
back
you
at
don't
the
know-
ship.
Man, you don't know nothing about me, man.
It does sound like a threat to me.
He kind of like starts walking off.
See you back at the ship, Captain.
Man, I'll see you later.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Anyways,
This is a... Okay.
now that you guys have finished your breakfast, what do you guys want to do?
Go to the meeting.
Go to the meeting? Okay, where do you go for the meeting?
Well, they said they'd find us, so I guess we find like a secluded spot.
Okay, you can go ahead and find a secluded spot. Go ahead and give me like a perception or investigation check. Either one works.
$11.
11. With an 11, you can find yourself like a quiet alleyway where people don't exactly traffic around. You wait there?
Yeah.
Okay. You wait. An hour passes by. Another 30 minutes passes by.
Igar pulls his sword out, puts a little water on it, gets his little pan whetstone out, a little water on that, just starts like rubbing his sword.
Yep.
Give it a little sharp, do a little maintenance.
Mm-hmm. Another 30 minutes passes by. Another goes. It is about the equivalent of an afternoon here now. What do you guys do?
I don't think they're coming.
Or what?
No? I don't think they're coming.
They might.
I think they're dead.
They might be.
I think they're dead and, like, gone.
We'll grab lunch. You know.
We can't just keep eating. Like, something's gotta happen.
But there's unlimited breadsticks.
No,
Yes,
we're not going back to Olive
We're,
Garden.
we're going back to Olive Garden and we're looting all the breadsticks.
No!
Okay. You guys want to head to Olive Garden?
Yeah, you guys
Yep.
gonna head to the Olive Garden. Add
Yes,
some
Snick.
breadsticks.
I guess Snick has to go back to the Olive Garden.
All right. You head to the Olive Garden. Right now, it is currently like about equivalent of like 12:30. By the time you get there, you take a look inside. You see like it has like some patrons, but it isn't exactly popular for its lunch menu. You can see the same waiter like at the bar, and you can also see some others kind of servicing other patrons in the restaurant here. One of them comes up to you and he goes, "Oh, the gentleman from last night. Welcome. Would you like to get yourself seated, or you may choose anywhere in the establishment."
Here you go,
Can I
we'll choose
get
a-
some bread?
Of
Here, I will
course,
choose a
bread will
nice
be brought to
spot.
you shortly.
Here, I will choose a nice spot in the corner.
Okay.
And could I get a menu as well?
Sorry.
A menu?
Nate, they're gonna bring you a menu.
Right.
Oh, my bad. I
Let's
don't
just have
remember much
you.
of the last time I was in here.
Let's just have you seated, and I'll be with you shortly. Okay. So you guys find a corner, as the guys mentioned, and you all sit around it. Your basket of breadsticks is brought to you, along with 3 menus. Take your time and peruse. I'll be back within a few minutes. Okay, so on their menu seems to be just some simple pasta dishes, along with complimentary breadsticks, even garlic bread if you wanted to as well.
Complimentary, what?
Breadsticks.
Okay. By the way, out of character, are we alright for time? Henry?
Yes.
We're good? Okay.
Okay. You just want to just have your lunch?
Should
Yeah.
be good till about 8:39. So
Yeah, so, Diego is going to just step on his, meat. He's gonna get some not meat, he's gonna order one from them.
Mhm.
He's gonna step on it, maybe get a bowl pasta. He's just gonna go over some paperwork.
Okay.
He's gonna put on his, like, uber tiny glasses and just start doing some paperwork.
Yep.
Getting all of his citations that he's even out in order.
Kind of like looking down a little bit and just like tilting your head backwards a little bit so you can see better with your tiny glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are neither of you concerned that, like, the secret group just stood us up?
Well, they never said when the meeting was.
Said in the morning.
Did they say in the morning? I don't think they did.
Pretty sure they did.
Odd.
You said morning. First thing in the morning.
were we late? Did we stand them up?
I was about to like, you mean like when we were stealing shit? When
We
brought
took
it?
like half an hour to do that. It's not that long.
Well, in the worst case scenario, we finish our drink and all that, and we just go.
Worst case scenario, I set up the perfect princess kidnapping for nothing.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing we don't do that. I mean,
Probably
feel like-
good we don't do that.
I feel like that puts us on a special list. You know?
We could still do that.
What, the cool guys list? Yeah.
You're gonna die list as soon as you close your eyes. The Assassinarum Aficionado list.
Eh,
What about
we
if
got rose
kidnapped her
coins. We're fine.
without her knowing she's kidnapped?
Well, yeah, that's the point. I specifically made it so we kidnapped her without her knowing she's being kidnapped.
I'm pretty sure we could put a bag on her head, carry her onto the ship, and like tie her to a chair, and she still wouldn't realize she's being kidnapped.
Well, as long as we were whispering sweet nothings into her ear as we stabbed her guards to death.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're just sleeping. It'll be fine.
Man, they all said they hated you and then decided to leave. We're your only real friends.
Oh man, she would get Stockholm syndrome really fast, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
But
well,
luckily, I don't think we need to do that.
so yeah, Tigger's gonna kill a couple more hours just in the Olive Garden chilling. That's his plan. If you guys would like to look for more marks to steal from,
No, actually, Sneck would like to go back to the ship and see how much money we made from that.
Okay.
Inventory is not a bad idea.
Nate is eating as much pasta and bread as they will allow him to.
Okay. Nay, it might be a tough battle, but they do
Snake's-
serve you unlimited bread.
Nate's tried to die from a coronary embolism.
For real. Okay, Snack, on your way back towards the ship, you see Cecil just flying about, and once he spots you, he rushes towards you and he goes, Captain, I've been looking for you everywhere. We have a problem. Emergency, actually.
What is that?
We seem to have found a damsel in distress, but not exactly a damsel, not exactly in distress. You see, we are in distress.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'll deal with that. Yes.
Oh, please, thank you. Would you like me to give you a lift, or?
You can carry my body weight?
Yeah, you're not that heavy, are you?
You're a rat man, and he's an Aarakocra, bro. He's like.
I don't
huge.
know. How heavy am I? Let's see.
You've seen him lift like an entire crate of supplies.
All right, I'm carrying 41 pounds of stuff.
Actually not
And
that bad.
Just
Well,
say
yeah,
the
I'm
word,
small.
Captain.
Hold on. I'm looking up my weight.
Just.
Captain, you
Hang
look
on,
just
look at my-
fine.
I'm looking at my stat sheet, bro. Give me a minute.
All right, fine. Pick me up, bro. It's fine.
He lifts you up like a feather and brings you up towards the ship.
That should
Alright,
be a D&D campaign where everyone knows they're in a D&D campaign.
Just meta.
Drop. I want you to drop me off about 200 feet over the ship.
Oh, 200 feet above the ship or over?
200 feet above the ship. Yep.
Are you sure?
I'm Sneck. I'm always sure.
Hi, Captain.
Yes.
He brings you 200 feet over the ship and he goes, just drop you now?
Yes.
Right. Good luck, Captain. As he drops you, you are free falling.
I slowly descend, and I try and angle my descent so I appear right in front of the princess.
All right. Currently, the princess is just heckling at Sturgios, and she kind of has her retainers, kind of moving about, kind of moving all of her stuff onto the ship. Meanwhile, you land right in front of her. She'll go, and who the hell are you?
I'm going to drop whatever disguise I'm wearing and reveal myself to be the one, the only Sneck Daggerback. And I'm going to go, yes, I am Sneck Daggerback. And I'm going to extend one of my furry little paws towards her and be like, yes, I am Captain. Oh, and then I'm going to one moment, and then I'm going to go downstairs, find the captain's jacket, put it on, and then come back out.
She goes, okay, Captain Snack. I've heard about you. You don't seem that good.
I killed a dragon, and I did it twice.
Uh-huh.
And I killed this big jellyfish-looking monster.
Yeah, whatever.
And I rode a sky ray.
Okay, when are we leaving? Like, I already done all my shopping and I got my stuff all here. I wanna go to Otterville.
You see, there's complicated winds and tides, and my charts have to be gone over by my navigator, who is currently in the process of killing himself in an Olive Garden. So,
You know what? You know what? It was a mistake on coming here. I'm just gonna leave.
wait, please.
And go
You
there.
haven't. You haven't even seen our wonderful blanket palace. Yes, that one.
Oh my god, you have a blanket palace?
We have a blanket palace.
You can see like a slow smile creep across her face. Okay.
Oh, and might I say, what a lovely flower that is in your hair.
Oh, this?
Yes.
It kind of smells really good. Should I eat it?
I would not recommend that because as a, just someone who's versed in these things, while that flower is a delicate, beautiful creation, it has a deadly touch to it, so don't eat that. Its ingestion could result in negative effects on your health.
Oh my god, is this a drug?
That's not what I said.
I never
I
had a
said
drug before.
That is, ma'am, that is poisonous.
Oh. Yeah, okay, ill. She just takes off her head and throws it.
She didn't get the negative effect on your health part. Anyway, Zach is going to Zach is going to go over. Zach is going to signal for Sturgio to like pick that up and just like make sure it gets put somewhere.
Okay, he kind of grabs it with like a spare handkerchief and he just like gently picks it up and just brings it below the ship.
So anyway, so a friend of mine told me that you were supposed to be coming here, but he didn't tell me all that much about you. He wanted it to be a surprise, it sounded like. So please, if you would, go on about telling me who you are.
As if I wouldn't tell someone like you.
Okay. I mean, who would you tell?
I don't know. Look, are we leaving or
Acceptable?
not?
No, we're not leaving. My navigator's currently killing himself in an Olive Garden. That's gonna be a while.
Just leave it, navigator. Like, he's not even that useful anyways.
He's specifically the one that navigates the ship. I can't reach Audible. I don't know how to read maps.
Look, I could just tell you how to get home.
All right. I think he left his maps in the chart room. If you want to go take a look, you can help us plot a course. We can.
No, I don't need a map. I could just tell you which direction.
Which direction is home?
She points towards like the path leading out that way. She's pointing towards rest, which is towards Centauri, not Autumnwald.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm like, as a matter of fact, we really do need that navigator. Just,
No, I know this because the sun rises on the west side and sets on the east. So that way we go.
I'm gonna look at her guards and just like see if their eyes are like dead or glazed over. What's going on with them?
They're exhausted. They have huge bags under their eyes. They have like pale skin. You can see like their feet are swollen and hands are kind of like chipped as well.
I'm gonna roll a d8 to see how many hours my psychic power lasts, so I can see if I still have a connection with Henry.
You probably don't at this distance.
It's within a mile.
Okay, never mind then.
It lasted 4 hours. I think more than 4 hours have passed.
Yeah.
All right, so that won't work. Anyway, I'm just gonna be like, well, man. Not only do we have a pillow, a blanket palace, but we also have some other members of the upper houses. Where's the centaur? What's his name?
Okay. Literally in my fucking head, as you're speaking, I just picture like Quick Head Taker because that's my fucking default image for Stack. Just standing there selling this like a car salesman. And he just taps his claws together and goes, "Where's that centaur?" And he like looks around. Where's that centaur? Where did
Riolus.
Riolus. Where is he? I need him.
You call Riolus. Riolus like is below deck and he kind of pops his head out. You called, Captain?
I need you on deck right now.
Yes. What do you need? Is this our new esteemed guest, I see?
This is our new esteemed passenger, hoping to go to Autumnwald. She is a noblewoman from Autumnwald, and seeing how you are a nobleman, I thought that you might, connect on some sort of basis and, be able to keep each other entertained for a while.
Ah, well, of course. Pleasure to meet you, milady. And she does the curtsy that is more familiar to Autumnvault with, like, one hand behind his back and the other one outwards. She immediately goes, "Ew, is that a centaur? They smell so icky." And he just goes, "Excuse me? I've showered recently, bathed."
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop him right there. I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna like pull him over and be like out of earshot. I'm gonna be like, listen, friend. She has an IQ that's below room temperature. Don't take any of her insults to heart. She probably would drown in a bathtub.
We're
if left
talking
unattended.
about Fahrenheit, Celsius, or Kelvins.
Whichever one of those is gonna make her seem the worst.
I think technically Fahrenheit.
Probably
see.
Fahrenheit.
Oh no, not Fahrenheit. Kelvin, I think technically would.
Yeah, but that's
No.
negative numbers or something. I don't know.
Exactly. you're right.
Exactly.
I think room temperature in Kelvin is like negative something Kelvin. That's not even one, which is very apt for her.
Yeah, but if it's Fahrenheit, it's at least it's like reasonable and also mean. Regardless, I'm gonna pull him aside and be like, just don't take anything she says to heart. She
Are you putting me on babysitting service?
what? All right, seriously, you gotta start.
No.
You decided to go join this little group. You got on this boat. You can't fight. You can't do any physical activities. I need you to do something. Like, you need to start pulling your own weight. You gonna rule a kingdom someday?
I've identified those artifacts for you, and I have been an encyclopedia for you, and I have already offered my resources. But I do see a point.
You've done the work of several books. Please do the work of a actual person. And
Christ, snack. Holy.
Yes, Captain. But first, I'd like to know
That
the
might be the
reason
greatest
why
insult
we
I've heard in
ought to take
D&D.
here in.
I'm sorry.
It's great. It's amazing.
Christ,
Why we
bro.
are taking her in after all? We're kind of on a secret mission.
I want money.
Was it the chest you just brought in? A boatload of money.
I am very greedy. You must understand that she represents a potential for even more money.
Well, if you ask me, she's just potential for more danger.
Oh, of course. Do you see how I fight? I jumped onto a dragon mid-flight and attacked it.
At
Does
this
that
point,
seem
she
like
kind of
something
just goes, "Okay, when are we seeing the palace?"
Would you like to show her to the Blanket Palace?
Right this way, milady.
Listen. Before you go,
Yes.
I respect you as a blue blood, but I'm just giving you a task that is appropriate to your skill set, and I want you to know that I appreciate what you're doing, but I don't envy you.
I also appreciate you, Captain, but let's just say there was a reason why I don't exactly handle diplomacy work with my family.
Here, I'm gonna hand him a piece of chalk. If she gets bored, you can have her draw with this. Make sure she doesn't eat it.
Oh, interesting tactic. Worked on my little sister. Might work on her as well.
I feel like it might.
All right. I'll be sure to do my best, Captain.
And actually, now that I'm gonna give you this as just here's a antitoxin. I don't know why you'd need it, but I don't trust her not to cause problems.
Interesting.
And here's a potion of healing too. Hold on to that for a little while.
He takes them both. Actually, you can have this back. He'll give you back the potion of healing. I have my own ways of healing any wounds.
Okay. Well, if if uh if you don't use any of that, just give it back. If you really need to use it, well, like, let me know.
Meanwhile, she's right beside you and she's going, I don't think we're going to need those.
Oh, well, look who it is. My wonderful friend who I don't know the name of. Did you know that your hair is magnificent?
Yeah, okay. Like, it's always magnificent.
It's particularly magnificent in this light. You should probably
Really?
bask in it just a little bit further, like 20 feet that away. And that would just be a pristine place to view you from.
Okay.
Wonderful. Please, just don't let her like choke on her own saliva or anything.
I will do my best, Captain. Meanwhile, her retainers kind of like flank Violas, and they all go, we are grateful for your service. They just like feverishly bow. Like, come on. Like, we've been here for like 10 minutes talking about nothing. And he promptly brings her down, and then one of the retainer approaches you, Snack, and this is a human female, well aged, let's say, but she seems like she's like dying. She goes, Captain Snack, was it?
Yes.
We apologize for springing this on you. You are very brave for taking such a person into your care. We will assure you that you will be properly compensated by the Queen should we approach or arrive at our destination safely and promptly.
Just a quick question about that. Should I expect like any dangerous people to be after her or something?
Well, whoever hates royalty and shifty people, anyone really who sees us a easy target for money.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that on this ship.
Right.
Yeah, nobody steals on this ship. It's fine.
Not. Yeah, well,
Them not
we're on this
realizing
ship.
they're currently what's being stolen.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
That's what I'm saying. Them not
Anyway,
realizing.
I should
so-
go over a few things with you first. First of all, she has a diet that consists only of non-protein based, just only vegetables or legumes or grains. No meat. I have to really emphasize that.
Does she eat like eggs or fish or anything?
No, nothing like such. She has.
How is she alive?
She has poor digestive things. We're not quite sure why.
I mean, that sounds like she should be like on the almost starving to death at that point. She needs more protein.
You'd be surprised at how much energy she can have from just vegetables.
Man, that man sounds so broken.
Well, listen, man.
And
if you're-
another thing. The Queen is very adamant on not exposing her name, so we would ask that you respect her privacy, and that if you do get her name, no, you didn't. For the sake of your safety, no, you didn't.
We don't know her name. We don't want to know her name, but I'd like
I
to
have
know.
lost so much family and friends who have died. Promise me you won't.
I have no intention of learning the woman princess's name. I don't know. Noble ladies.
And by the gods, don't stop at some sort of shop and let her do her thing. She does not have that much money. Not anymore. She has much more money at home, but she spent all of it already.
Well,
Her
I mean,
purse
we-
is huge. But her brain is so small. Shiny things she will just grab.
At what point in time does she just start robbing stores?
I mean, at what point in time does he just start giving out rose coins like they're candy? Ma'am, I'd like you to assure you that she's completely safe in our care. We here on the Cloud Song have an excellent record of safety.
Of course, we know the Cloud Song. It's a, it's a well-known ship of Captain Corellia's, correct?
Well, it used to be, but now it's under new leadership because Captain Corellia was recalled to do some other stuff in the Centralia or whatever it was. I don't remember. Yeah, she's busy, I think, hunting down the last remnants of a cult. So Captain Sneck's in charge. That's me. And I can assure you,
Thank you. And she just like takes your hand and just shakes it feverishly.
I can assure you that we will do our best to protect her, and most likely keep her confined within the set up blanket palace.
Whatever appeases her will be greatly appreciated.
I have some of the best fighters in the area, so if you would feel comfortable, like having some of your guards, take some well-needed breaks, I can assure you of her safety.
Break?
As far as trusting us, I
Did you
mean,
just say we could have a break?
yes, we can take care of her, but if you're worried about trusting us, we're moral people as far as anyone else is around these parts.
I should hope so. Don't take this as a warning, but take it more as a cautionary warning. If something were to happen to her, you and I would be big targets from the Queen. And there will be no place that is safe unless the Queen herself and her entire kingdom is dead.
Okay.
That's so.
Is that all? Is that all I need to do to ensure my own safety? I see.
Suddenly, Sneck is like, this revolution isn't such a bad idea.
If she finds herself hurt, it's probably because of her own volition. But we will quickly remedy that. We have many healers, such as myself.
Do we have anything that could erase her memory so she doesn't remember why she got hurt?
Excuse me?
Yeah, she seems like the kind of thing that would, on a whim, have our families murdered. The way you're talking makes me rather concerned.
Oh, I can assure you there is nothing to worry about.
I think, ma'am, there's
Insight.
I don't think you need an insight check for that.
Sneck is like,
I'm not even there, but I was just doing it because, yeah.
I think you should go get yourself some tea from the mess hall and have a quiet time.
Actually, do you have coffee?
I would not recommend coffee. You look like you need to sleep.
No. We need the coffee.
We do have coffee.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want her to have coffee.
Egar knows exactly where the coffee is.
Look, if you want it, it's in the mess hall. But really, you seem like it wouldn't do you any good.
Okay, whatever you say, Captain. We are in your charge. Wait, where did they go? They went below deck, right? I should
yeah,
go check on them. I should go check on them.
Be careful. There's a pillow labyrinth that leads to the blanket palace, so you're gonna have to be very careful about where you step. You could easily get lost forever.
Meanwhile, from below, one of the retainers goes, Sister Kalia, help! Ah!
Like such.
There goes Jeff.
A victim of the pillow maze.
Last line of defense.
But yes. Forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. I lead the retainers for Princess. I am Sister Kalia, but you may refer to me as Kalia.
I legitimately thought for a second she was about to accidentally blurt out her name, and we're all about to be like, bruh!
We're all dead now!
He just like slips up and says her name. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I won't say it's a pleasure to have you aboard, Sister Kalia. Or Leader Kalia.
Just Kalia is fine.
Kalia. But I will do our best to get her to Autumn Vault safely.
Alright. If you have any problems with our retainers, or if you have any further questions, you can always ask me.
If I have any problems with your retainers, well, I'm sure I'll let you know in some way.
Why does that sound vague? Why does that sound morbid? Please, Captain. Please be kind to them. They've been through so much.
I will be. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm perfectly kind. I'm just saying, like, I don't want no funny business.
If we only had the time, you still wouldn't have time for funny business. I'm going to go take my rest now.
All right. We'll be leaving shortly, as soon as I get all my crew together. So dinner will be served in a little while. Just hold on.
Dinner? We're having dinner too?
Why don't you grab a snack from the mess hall while you're getting your coffee?
Anything?
Anything. And our stores are well stocked.
Thank you. And she shakes her hand as well.
Wait, did the other captain just not feed her?
I don't think it was the captain's fault.
That's a citation.
I don't think it was the captain's fault, though.
From below, you hear Violas going, wait, don't go there! And she goes, oh my god, what is this? Ah! Oh, jeez. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut back to Theogar and Nay. One of the waiters gonna approach you and go, how is everything?
Theogar gets thumbs up.
Can I take bread to go?
More breadsticks? Of course, sir. However, this meal will cost a total of 2 gold pieces and 7 copper.
I put 4 gold pieces down.
It's-
If I can take 2 baskets to go.
I'd be like, what the fuck, bro?
You can take 6 packets, sir, if you'd like.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it, just take
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
why not just make fun of the poor person?
Because we just single-handedly increased the entire GDP of this town.
You guys
You
literally did.
destroyed the local economy.
No, it's fine.
Free breadsticks are now not going to be free.
I don't think these people have ever seen a gold coin in their life. Now they have 4.
The bread to corn ratio is absurd.
Bread to corn ratio.
So you guys are promptly left with like a huge crate of just breadsticks. Like this cloth was in the crate to just hold all of it, but yeah. What do you guys do now?
Well, we should probably go check on Snack, right?
Yep.
There's one last thing I want to do before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
What's the local industry in this town?
Local industry. You want to take a perception check?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I will. Where where do the workers of this town hang out? You know, I mean, where do they work?
Okay, go ahead and make a perception
Tell
check.
me. Tell me. 13, tell me.
With a 13, you take a good look around and you find that most of the workers here are either ones that are passing by or ones that are working on repairs for ships. You can see that these guys are kind of like amateur shipwrights, but not exactly like master craftsmen. But the ones that are passing by, you can see like are covered in soot. You can presume that because you guys are like really close to mountain ranges here, that they come from nearby mines and just come here to relax a little bit, take a break from the just the caves and stuff. You can also see that there's a lot of militia, not military guys, just militia, hanging around as well. Mercenaries. You can also see a lot of coachmen as well.
Alright, so this is what Theogry's gonna do, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna walk around the town.
Yep.
And out in areas that are traveled but not heavily traveled, you know what I mean? Like areas where he knows that like people are gonna work out, like or not work out, hang out. Think of it like smoke breaks, you know? Everybody has their spot where they take their smoke break. Like
Yep.
the areas that just like workers would like normally hang out.
Yep. There's actually a spot of like a kind of carpenters kind of just hanging around, watching the ships go by on a platform.
Right, so he's gonna go around and he's gonna like leave. He's gonna act normal, like nothing's going on, but he's gonna attach some pamphlets to walls and to structures in those areas where they hang around. So like along in areas of the dockyards where the workers like chill out, their break areas, near their break rooms, near the pubs, near the bars, near the coach houses where the guys come in when they first depart. And he's just gonna put like leaf plant fits like all over the town in those areas.
Okay. You can immediately they
not
can see you
super
doing
obvious,
it, but they don't approach the pamphlets immediately either until you leave.
Right. But that's the thing. I don't say a word. I walk up, I attach it, I just walk away, and I just disappear back into the crowd.
Yep.
Boy, I hope this doesn't come back to bite us in the ass.
As you
You have
finish,
Queen's Slaughter on your ship, and you're not supposed to. And you're like, boy, I hope pamphlets don't bite us in the ass.
This
Oh,
is going
boy.
to be the biggest amount of money we ever made.
honestly, right?
Let's do this all filled.
I like how there's the potential that we're starting a revolution against the monarch as we're transporting the monarch.
Right?
The best salesmen create their own problems to solve.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, Theogar, as you are returning to wherever you are going and finished setting up the pamphlets, you see Lenart kind of stumbling and looking about. He meets
Who's
your
Lenart
eyes
again?
for a second. Lenart is the guy who was at your fire last night.
Ah.
One you told stories
see.
to. He's
Right.
stumbling around and he goes towards you and he's clutching something in his stomach and he goes, you. I remember you. What was your name again?
There you go.
There you go.
Eh?
There you go. Nay. Oh, what is in that chest? It smells good.
It's a lot of bread.
I brought a lot of bread.
Have the both of you seen Adrian?
Nope.
No.
I was supposed to meet him in front of Olive Garden in the morning so we can both join up with the others and meet up with your crew. But none of them are anywhere to be seen.
I see.
We were starting to worry. We just waited around for quite some time trying to figure out where you all were.
Right, and I'm going to need a little bit of help. As he releases his hand, you can see like blood has been pooling in his abdomen.
I'm gonna go ahead and reach out, touch him. Do
With
a
the-
second level
With the
cure
full
wound.
knowledge that everyone has told him that the Queen's eyes and ears can hear everything that's ever being said in Autumn Vault, he just goes, "Well played, Queen. Well played."
As the guy who isn't there, I recommend not getting involved.
As you reach out and
It's
heal
all
him,
too late.
he
As you're stealing the queen's daughter.
Listen,
you see his
That's
wound.
because
You guys not getting involved.
His
dude.
wound closes up, and he goes, thank you so much. Okay, all right. So, first of all, we might be in trouble.
oh, you don't say.
However, I know what you're thinking. It can't be the queen, because I saw one of our fellows murdered. But it wasn't exactly a clean murder. You see, the queen's victims, as I've told you before, disappear.
Unless she was trying to send a message.
Well, if that was what she was trying to do, she has made it quite clear that she's not willing to tolerate anything. We haven't even made it a day. What do we do?
Nate thinks you should go, oh, gee willikers, mister. That sounds terrible, but I think we should, part pass forever.
We're gonna go find your friends.
No.
Well, I've already tried looking around all around here this morning and afternoon. I found none of them. But
Did you,
if you're making your trip to Autumnvault, that man I told you about, the one you can find in the theater to tell stories to, he can lend you help.
Are there ships still here? Do you know? Have you seen them?
We didn't take a ship here. We took a carriage, one of the coaches.
Where were you and your friends staying?
Well, we were staying in a tavern. I didn't find any of their belongings or things in there.
Take me to where you were staying. With me.
Right this way. Meanwhile, I think we can end it off here unless you guys want to keep going. It is about 9:30 now, or 9.
As we take off running, I will launch an arrow just towards Snack.
Okay.
It is a
Just-
weapon of war, sir, not a communication device.
This is my best form of communication, especially when there's a whole ship to shoot at.
Oh,
And I can shoot from
handwritten
a,
note on it.
I can shoot from a great distance.
Yep, it's pretty far up, but for someone like you can do it with no problem.
Yeah.
An arrow flies upwards onto the ship, but go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. Am I shooting, or is it just a straight D20?
Straight d20. Just seeing who sees it.
That's a 5.
5. Okay. With a 5, you kind of see Gladiolus just like hanging around the side, just like taking a little bit of a break. All of a sudden, an arrow just like whizzes past him and just lands beside him. He looks down towards you. You can see him like wave from a distance.
I'm gonna point towards the arrow with the note on it, and then pull out 2 daggers and hold them up. Just try to like intimidate Snack.
He goes. He nods his head and brings a thumbs up. He takes the arrow and a note. He doesn't open up the note, but he does go towards. He finds you, Snack.
Okay.
Goes, hello, Captain. A little bit of an update. The missus is quite busy with the blanket fort. Wasn't even aware that you made some additions.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is for you. Seems to be from your good old pal Nay.
Uh-oh. Well, I quickly just rip it open. What does it say?
Me just talked to theater guy that wrote down all the stories. Going to investigate why everyone else is dead.
Uh-oh. Snack is going to gather up his gear, shoot up and just be like, I believe we'll be back in about an hour. Make ready to sail in an hour.
Right away, Captain. Well, good luck. And can you ask Nay to bring more breadsticks?
I'm sure he's got that covered.
All right. They were honestly not that bad last time you bought them. All right. Safe travels and come back soon, please.
I have like baskets of breadsticks right now, right?
You got like 6 baskets full, so you have like,
Yep.
let's say like 30 breadsticks.
As I'm just now thinking about this, and I can't be sneaking around and going solid murder with a bunch of breadsticks. I would turn to one of the waitresses and go, "You, madam."
You turn around. You guys are like a bit of a distance from Olive Garden now, but you look at a random guy and he goes, "Madam."
Men, yes, sir. Come here.
What do you want?
I will give you 1 gold to take all these baskets of bread onto that ship.
That ship right there, the one that's called the Cloud Song.
Yes,
For 1 gold.
for 1 gold.
You're shitting me. You're
I
shitting
will
me.
pull off the gold coin
He's like,
with haste.
you're not shitting me.
Well,
Well, I'll do so gladly, sir. I'll make sure this basket gets there nice and clean and still fresh.
All 6 of them. But yes,
Right away.
thank you. And then I would give him the coin and continue following Theogar.
All right.
Then we're good. I think that
All right.
covers all the bases.
And I think we'll probably end the session there then. I think it's a good spot to leave it at.
Snack is going to have to kill someone.
When the conflict begins, the revolution will not be televised. The revolution.
Mysterious mystery. What happened?
Snack's thinking we should just kill the guy and just like be like, oh no, he's dead, and then leave.
But that's stopping the revolution before it ever begins.
I think something else stopped the revolution before it began.
There's still a chance. It lives within us.
Once again, gentlemen, we are in this too deep at this point. I mean, we literally have the princess. We're not supposed to have the princess. We're in possession of several rose coins that we're not supposed to have, and we've actively said bad things about the monarchy that I'm fairly certain she has heard.
I'm hearing a lot of we when it's just you.
You guys have.
I feel like we're in deeper than he is. He trying to start a rebellion. We have literally talked about assassinating the queen on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
One of her informants.
I'm just saying, you guys have kind of tangled yourselves into this mess all the way from session 1 and technically session 0 in a way that you guys don't know yet. But yeah.
It was the fucking rose coin.
We stole the rose coins.
I feel like you really weren't supposed to steal that.
And remember, Serranos already reported what you guys have done, but in a nice way, and made sure to make you guys look like the good guys.
Well, and then I've also found he's only reported 3 rose coins.
Yeah.
I have 5 right now.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah.
It's getting worse.
Let's just say Autumn Vault is going to be a very fun spot for you guys.
What do you mean you got 6?
What?
What do you mean you got 6?
Serranos goes, why did you not tell me that you had more?
No,
Where did you get these?
We don't have to. No, Serranos is not finding about the other ones I've found since our conversation.
Hey, Miss Queen, we got 500 coins. Can you give us a favor?
No, don't you? You have 1, right? Right now, Snake.
I think I have 1. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got 6 in total.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
We just found that other one from this chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys for coming.